Epic Times reports that Representative Devin Nunes said that the Department of Justice officials involved in the sketchy Trump-Russia investigation should face consequences, including jail time, in order to keep the country from fracturing. The situation that unfolded a years-long investigation of President Donald Trump for alleged ties to Russia ended up being an obstruction of justice trap that started without evidence. Nunes, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, told the right-leaning Fox News. The issue can only be fixed by putting the people who perpetrated this hoax in prison, the lawmaker said. These are all a bunch of dirty cops, and I'll tell you, Nunes said, we're going to go down in a spiral in this country because you will not have a Republican that will trust the FBI or the Department of Justice for generations to come. One name Nunes mentioned was Andrew Wiseman, a top prosecutor on the team of special counsels Robert Mueller. Wiseman is a former general counsel to the FBI when it was headed by Mueller, who attended Hillary Clinton's election night party. In 2017, while the chief of Justice Department's criminal fraud section, Wiseman set up a meeting between the department and the FBI and reporters from the Associated Press, officials who at that meeting reportedly provided guidance to the reporters who were investigating Paul Manafort, Trump's former campaign chairman. Around 2 months later, Wiseman was appointed to the Mueller team. Wiseman displayed anti-Trump animus, including one email in which he wrote to former acting Attorney General Sally Yates, praising her for refusing to enforce Trump's order banning travel from countries that failed to handle terrorism properly. Quote, I am so proud and in awe. Thank you so much. All my deepest respects, he wrote. Nunes said authorities hid the meeting Wiseman arranged with reporters, which was inappropriate, especially because Wiseman received a briefing on the unsubstantiated dossier compiled by ex-British spy Christopher Steele. He plans to ask Mueller whether he knew that Wiseman was briefed in the summer of 2016. Nunes said the investigation may have been started to lead the impeachment of President Trump. Quote, what they were probably trying to get Trump to do was say something publicly, tweet something. Probably the best dream was for him to fire Mueller, and then you have a public sympathy and public support for action against Trump, he said. Attorney General William Barr said that investigations into the origin of the probe into Trump are ongoing, explaining in late May that he sought answers and found response lacking. Quote, I had a lot of questions about what was going on. I assumed I'd get answers when I went in, and I have not gotten answers that are well satisfactory, and in fact probably have more questions, Barr told CBS. Some of the facts that I've learned don't hang together with the official explanations of what happened. I think the activities were undertaken by a small group at the top, which is probably one of the mistakes that have been made instead of running this as a normal bureau investigation or counterintelligence investigation, he added. Lawmakers have been pushing for Mueller to testify to clarify portions of his report, which his boss Barr said were unusual. Mueller said during a statement read to reporters from the department headquarters on May 29th that his report spoke for itself and he hoped to never speak about it again publicly while resigning from the department. However, Mueller was slated to testify about the report on July 17th. That scheduled date was pushed back 1 week, lawmakers announced on Friday, to allow lawmakers to question him for a longer period of time. We are pleased to announce that Special Counsel Mueller will provide additional public testimony when he appears before our committees, Judiciary Chairman Gerald Nadler and Intelligence Chairman Adam Schiff said in a joint statement. At his request, we have agreed to postpone the hearing for 1 week until July 24th, at which time Mr. Mueller will appear in public before the House Judiciary Committee, followed by the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. And check out democrapublics.com for the latest in news. Till next time. We living on a really nightmare. Watch out for these we living on a really nightmare. Watch out for these